Mic check, 1, 2. All right. Arc Raiders. Oh, is today the day? Is today the day? I played the playtest and I really enjoyed it. As far as extraction shooters go, it's got some of the best movement mechanics. Gunplay is just fine. The whole aesthetic and feel of it is nice. It's Escape from Tarkov with some nicer features and third person view. And you don't fuck with the robots in this game because they will kill you dead. Arc Raiders is an upcoming, well, it's here, isn't it? Come on now, fix the copy, Embark. Let's go. If you need somebody to run your copy, I'm available for consultation. As an upcoming multiplayer extraction adventure. Oh, set in a lethal future Earth ravaged by a mysterious mechanized threat known as Arc. Came out on the 30th of October from Embark Studios, self-published. They want $58 for it. I thought it was going to be free to play. Well, that's unfortunate. And that's going to cause the player base to take a bit of a hit. You'll only be able to play with elitists who have jobs and disposable income, unlike Valorant or Warzone, where you have pretty much the dregs of society who can plug a computer into an internet line. There's a deluxe edition as well, and it includes outfits, and there's in-game currency in addition to charging a fee to get in. There's more fees to get more. That kind of pisses me off. I wonder if this game, after a long enough timeline, will go free to play. Let's make a prediction. A year from now, will Arc Raiders be free to play? My vote is yes. So it's your typical survivor, looter, shooter sort of experience. You run around in this derelict world trying to collect tchotchke, random garbage that you can then sell and convert into gear and go out. And if you die, you lose everything. The ultimate roguelike, I suppose you could say. Permadeath, anyways, in that sense, for your gear. But the key to this and every single game is to just not care about your equipment and gear. Just don't care. Use it, pleasure yourself with it. It's easy come, easy go. It's one of the best lessons that these games actually teach. If you want to talk about games providing real life value, which very few do, getting experience with an extraction shooter or a permadeath type game will really teach you that nothing matters. Just enjoy and do what you can. Stake your claim, beware the machines, forge your own path quests. I hope the hackers aren't rampant in this. Have they figured out how to prevent hackers on PC yet? It's 2025. I don't think so. It's an ongoing war that will never end, right? And even if someone is not hacking and they're just better than you, you can always call them a hacker. Build your arsenal. Oh, AI development. During the development process, we may use procedural and AI-based tools to assist with content creation. In all such cases, the final product reflects the creativity and expression of our own development team. And every AI, again, I hate using that term. I got to get away from it. Every machine-generated thing starts with a human input on both ends, whether it was trained with human knowledge or whether a human actually prompted it to produce something. So I don't know what we're all getting hung up on. Anyways, I'm not going to pay money for this. I would play it for free. They'll probably have free weekends in the future, and at that time, I'll go and check it out and see what the state of the system is. The Outer Worlds 2, releasing on the same day as Arc Raiders. Oh no, completely different experiences. I really enjoyed The Outer Worlds. And then the folks at Obsidian sort of fell victim to the way the social winds were blowing, and their last couple of products haven't really struck me as well as the first Outer Worlds did. I don't know how much this one is still being influenced by that. I think that's just going to be a weird. It's the post-COVID period where everybody had lost their mind after being isolated and indoors and questioning their identities. And we're starting to crawl out from under that rock now. But a lot of these games were still in development during that period. So I don't know. I'll take a look if it's on Game Pass. Probably a good time to re-up. They just raised the prices of Game Pass, though. But it's still a better deal if you're willing to focus down a single game like this rather than sit there on the subscription for months and months at a time. 1 month to finish Outer Worlds 2, I could do it in a couple weeks for sure. So this is the sequel to the award-winning first-person sci-fi role-playing game from Obsidian Entertainment. Came out on the 29th of October from Obsidian and Xbox. It is on Game Pass. Wait, since December 12th? I think you might be making a mistake there. This is a plugin, by the way, if you're new here. It's enhanced Steam, and it shows the state of subscription services if a game exists on one. I don't think that's accurate. So you could pay 25 bucks or 20 bucks US or whatever it is for a full month and play this, or you could give Obsidian $90. I don't know. The choice to me seems pretty straightforward. And there's a premium edition for 130 because there's probably going to be expansion packs. Yeah, there'll be 2 story downloadable contents. I still haven't finished the downloadable content for the original base game. Maybe I should do that. Okay, so yeah, it's a kind of like Skyrim in space, sorta, kinda. If you liked the writing in New Vegas and other early Obsidian games, it's here. The combat is whatever. It's that engine that they're using for this. It's not Doom. Okay, it's like tactical, sort of chunky, clunky sort of stuff. But the game really shines in the interpersonal interactions and the exploration and all the stuff you can do. I wasn't really a fan of the upgrade system in the first game, dealing with the armor and the weapons. Like everything seemed kind of worthless. I just sort of stuck with the first gun that I got and managed to get through the whole game on hard with it. But yeah, maybe that's just one of the things you can do in the game. There's lots of companions. I don't know if there's any romancing in it. I don't think there was any romancing in the first game. Like you could kind of get closer to your companions, but there were no Mass Effect style sex scenes. All right, there's high fidelity graphics, ray tracing, all this crap that doesn't matter at all to the game. So visually, it's nice. But the game? How's the game? There's blood and gore, intense violence, strong language, so don't play this at work while your boss is watching. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection with a K. Man, when Mortal Kombat came out, I honestly was not a fan of it. I was more a Street Fighter guy. I just found Mortal Kombat to be clunky. Speaking of clunkiness, later on, like the last couple of iterations have been very good. But the OGs, I don't know. They just weren't for me. I found the inputs and controls and just the moment to moment gameplay in Street Fighter so much more satisfying. And then, like, nobody ever figured out a fatality. Like, I want to know how people figured out the fatalities because nobody I knew ever organically figured out a fatality. You always had to know somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody that figured out the inputs. But anyway, step into the arena and choose your fighter. Experience the legendary origins of Mortal Kombat with the iconic arcade classics that started it all, alongside a curated collection or selection of most loved home versions and rare fan favorite releases, a celebration of the franchise's groundbreaking legacy. Came out on the 29th of October from Digital Eclipse, self-published alongside Atari. Wait, was Digital who were the original Mortal Kombat people? The NetherRealms, right? But it was prior to NetherRealms. Who owned the original? I don't know, but here they are milking it for more money. $65 for these throwbacks that you'll play for 3 minutes and be like, oh, yeah, I remember what that was like. Good. Get out of here with this. All right, so it's just ancient video games made to run on modern computers. There is an interactive documentary, though. I hope that's on Amazon Prime or something. No more secrets. At the touch of a button, unlock all secret characters, change game settings, and access the buried developer menus to play the game your way. Yeah, because forget discovering all that. I mean, it's a choice now, so that is kind of nice for the lazy non-gamers out there. Frequent gore and violence in general, mature content, so don't watch this at work. All right. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. So what is it with these throwbacks? At least, see, there's some effort put into this. I have the OG Dragon Quest. I've been working on it very slowly on Switch over many years, and I haven't really gotten all that far. This looks like it might be a little bit more compelling, but still, JRPGs in 2025, I don't know. A stunning reimagination of the first 2 legendary adventures in the Erdrick trilogy brought together in one package. Now, you can emulate the OGs for basically free if you know what you're doing. Let's make a guess on the price here. $69.99 Canadian, maybe $70. This is coming up from Square Enix and Art Dink. Nice. Published by Square. $80. I mean, it is 2 remade old school games, but still, come on. Oh, that's right. So they did the Dragon Quest III remake before they did the first 2. And then you can have all 3 of these throwbacks for $133. What are we doing? I mean, I'm sure there's hours and hours and hours of content. It's fine. It's a typical Japanese role-playing game. One of the first to start it. They were back there, the OG days, the Final Fantasy days, and the Dragon Quest days. Those were the choices you made. I'm sure a lot of playground fights in Japan broke out over which was a better Japanese role-playing game of the time. Anyways, there's story and RPG, and it's typical turn-based battles. If you know, you line up and you fight and you choose your abilities. But the presentation here is very nice, nice little crispy graphics, doesn't really try to tug on your nostalgia strings too much. They'll give it 20 years, and this will be the nostalgia, right? Zero Caliber 2 Remastered. Remember the original Zero Caliber? Yeah, me neither. Is this an arena shooter? A campaign-based Call of Duty knockoff? What is this? It brings a full VR shooter experience to PC. Wait, we're already remastering VR games? I'm telling you, flash in a pan, it's a fad. It's only good for pornography. That's the only reason you would have a VR headset in 2025. The games, nah. Anyways, this has intense cinematic firefights, a full single-player co-op campaign, player versus player, a huge arsenal to unlock, and a character customization to make you stand out. Wishlisted if you're after a proper VR shooter. Dropping Q3. I love it when they don't update the copy. They're so eager to drop the shit on the market that they don't bother doing the professional thing and cleaning up the splash copy or the game copy. It's terrible. Anyways, this came out on the 30th of October from X-Real Games. Self-published. You need a VR headset. They want $32.50 for it, and they can't save the world alone. They need you. Now, how do they prevent motion sickness in this? I'm curious. But there it is. This is apparently a sequel. I haven't played the prequel. Contains first-person shooter violence and strong language, and they want you to come join their community. What is this? Want behind-the-scenes stuff, sneak peeks, and some chaotic dev energy? Never. I never want that. Not ever. Fuck off. Stray Children. All right. School of Childonia. It's where we learn and share language. Okay. Is this a Undertale-inspired, Mother 3 inspired? Well, it's got a lot of variety to it. Sort of a unique art style. I don't know, though. The Olders, they come to eat the children. All of the adults have become monsters, the rumors say. Nowhere is safe outside these walls. Welcome to Stray Children, a bittersweet fairy tale role-playing game. Came out on the 30th of October from Onion Games, self-published. Tons of games hot off the presses today. They want $39 for it from the creators of beloved cult classic video games, including Moon, Remix, role-playing game adventure, Tulip, and Rule of Rose. I know none of those. I guess I'm out of the loop. Here it is. If you're a fan of that, there's a story. I don't want to spoil it for you. And there is gameplay. So it's turn-based battles with oddball olders. Kids versus the boomers. It's basically the internet, right? We hope you'll have fun discovering all the secrets, but we have one final request. Please keep the ending a secret. Ooh, is it that impactful? I don't know, though, man. $39 for this? Come on now. You're asking too much. Dark Moon. All right. What is this? Moon-based simulator? Oh, this is, I think I saw a preview trailer for this. Yeah, you're like on this crawler sort of base, and you've got to outrun the sunrise for some reason. It actually looked really good. Kind of creepy. Don't mind my city sims. But yeah, like, so you're outrunning the sunrise or the moonrise. Is it moonrise on the? No, it's sunrise. It's still sunrise on the moon, right? But yeah, I didn't quite understand why, if you're building bases and stuff. Dark Moon is a survival strategy game where, in order to survive, you must avoid the sun's scorching rays and embrace the darkness. Well, we did that years ago. Gather resources, upgrade your mobile base, make tough moral decisions, but most importantly, don't go into the light. Yeah, so kind of a Frostpunky sort of template, anyways. Came out on the 29th of October from Jujubee SA and 101XP. They want $26 for it. That's reasonable. And yeah, so are you going to explain why? You are a member of the engineering council sent by Moonshell. Your task is to oversee the construction of a newly developed mining system. The simple objective changed dramatically when a massive solar storm hit the Earth, destroying all electronics. Okay, then you got to watch out for that solar storm. So you have solar pressure. It's kind of the opposite of Frostpunk. It's solar punk. The actual solar punk. Non-linear survival. Manage your mobile base. You got to make impactful decisions and foster those crew relationships. Yeah, I'm kind of interested. I wish there was a demo. Very unfortunate, but I think I'm going to throw this on the wish list just because it kind of checks a lot of my boxes. Ultimate Theater Simulator. Bro, I was playing Supermarket Simulator because apparently they had some major update, and these games are just work. That's all it is. It's make work, do tasks, punch tasks, and maybe a few funny moments happen, but it's streamer slop, 100%. This is Queso's. They just made this for Queso in the hopes that he'll play it. 60,000 people will watch, and nobody will buy it. Ultimate Theater Simulator is a first person cinema management game where you screen movies, serve snacks, hire staff, handle chaos, and grow your dream theater from the ground up. Came out on the 29th of October from Rack 2 Games and Steelbox Games and published by the same. There is a demo at least. They want $17 for it. And yeah, it's just work, a bunch of little tasks to do. It all started with, was Car Mechanic Simulator one of the first of these? Where it's just interactive nodes and you go and put stuff down and wait for things to happen, gain a little bit of currency, and it enables you to do slightly better. Oh, at least you can beat up the customers in this. Literally throw them on the street. That's going to be fun on the next live stream. Oh, fucking good. The front. What about the back and the sides? What is this? There's zombies, robot giant mechas, tanks battling each other. This is the asset pack mashup. That's what it is. Some dev was sitting there bored on a Sunday and was like, what can I do? I've got like 200 asset packs I've collected from Fab Store every couple of weeks, and I got to do something. I guess I'll just smash them all together and see what happens. Version 1 is out. Are you excited? The Front is an survival open world crafting sandbox game. You're a resistance fighter sent back in time to stop the rise of a tyrannical empire. I think I've heard that plot before. Collect resources, craft tech, build shelters, and fight monsters to accomplish your mission. Came out on the 30th of October from a Samar studio, self-published. Doesn't really fill me with confidence. They want $26 for it. It is reasonable. There's a bunch of in-game content you can buy. I guess it's skins. And I get it. It's a sandbox. You can build a war machine. You can construct a little base. You got tower defense, crafting modern vehicles, logical systems and circuits, raid enemy encampments and base, recruit followers, planting and cooking. Rust ran so that this game could crawl and die. That's really it. Explore a war-torn world. Make yourself a force to be reckoned with. I don't know. It's pretty generic, but hey, if you're bored of playing Rust and those other games that are super polished and have decades of development behind them, you can play this from one dude and his asset packs. I think I'm okay. Stone Simulator, just be a rock. Okay. Is it though? There's UFOs, there's colossi in the distance. Oh, great. Oh, I think I heard about this at it was like an indie festival or something. And it's literally that's it. You're just a rock and you sit there and things happen around you. It's more of an environment simulator. I mean, an interesting experiment, if nothing else. Stone Simulator is a meditative idle game where you live as a rock enduring endless seasons and absurd events. Survive storms, unlock quirky achievements, and observe a serene, ever-changing world. Perfect for zen-like relaxation or meme-worthy humor. Or you could read a book. There's a whole world of literature out there that could teach you something about humanity. Because you're never going to learn sitting at home, locked up in your room. Anyways, this came out on the 19th of August from STF Games, self-published. They want $3.90 for it. That's reasonable. Just exist. Ever wonder what it's like to be a rock? Not really. I am a rock. I am an island. We used AI to localize the main in-game interface and text. All right, 0 skill required. Okay, good. Ire a prologue. Are you doing this? You're leveraging the Steam deploy system to try to give us a demo and pretend it's a full game. Then you can get feedback on this and decide whether you want to publish the real one. I mean, I guess. Looks like a little bit of a spooky, you've got a flashlight, explore a derelict ship, and then try to figure out a mystery or something that's happened in there. Pretty straightforward stuff. Photorealistic graphics. Okay. It's 1986 and you're stranded in the Bermuda Triangle, but not alone. Trapped in a terrifying loop with a monster, you'll have to stay one step ahead to survive and uncover the truth. Ready or not, here it comes. Was that necessary? Came out on the 28th of October from Probably Monsters, self-published. There's a demo for the demo. Wait a minute. This is actually a full product. $26 they want for this. So what are you doing? Is there going to be more chapters, I guess? Is that a clue that there's going to be a big cliffhanger? Again, the 80s and 90s horror nostalgia. It's a 50-year-old game developer, I guess, hoping to capitalize on the Stranger Things phenomenon. Last season coming up. Uh-huh. Oh, you're Emily. Is that who you are? I don't want to be Emily. I'm sorry. I want to be Emile. First-person narrative horror game, stealth mechanics, walkie-talkies. There's journals and cassettes to discover 13 loops through the abandoned ship. Built in Unreal Engine 5 for an immersive atmosphere that elevates the tension. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I don't think Unreal Engine 5 is responsible for any of that. It's all in the developer's acumen. Full 3D spatial audio with 7.1 surround sound, fully voiced narrative, haunting orchestral score, an attention system. Ambience, music, and breathing respond to your actions. You want to play some real tense classic games? The ones from the guys who made Amnesia. They're the games that they made before Amnesia. The name is just jumped out of my head as soon as I want to talk about it. Those were very, very good. Amnesia is also very good, like the original Amnesia Dark Descent. I think they've just been trying to recreate that ever since Amnesia dropped. But anyways, you've got Amnesia. General mature content. I'm good. And Pipkin. All right. Nintendo lawsuit incoming. What is this? Okay. Chunky throwback. You're a magical witch girl because, of course, you are. It's mental damage. It's 100% mental damage. It's this virus. It's the COVID-19 fallout. It's the living isolated and just doing nothing but reading Reddit, manga, and watching anime all day. It fucks you up. Explore a spooky Halloween-themed world, make friends, dance with a turkey, or become a witch. Catch 61 Pipkin and fight alongside them as you explore the magical world of New Haven. Came out on the 20th of October, just in time. From Greg Dude. It's from a guy, too. Like, what are we talking about, Greg Dude? They want, maybe it's either that or they're just trying to capitalize on this. That would be even worse, to sit down and design a game and be like, how can I get all the weird, confused kids to play my video game? Oh, I've got it. Magical witch girls, cozy, farming, romance, everything kind of thing. It's like just as exploitative as whatever EA and Activision are doing. It's exactly the same thing. Anyways, $15.50 is the asking price. You've got a bloat-free RPG experience. I don't know. I got a little bloated just reading this page. Customizable pace and about 6 to 10 hours of content. I'm good. And we're good. 19,319 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.